Welcome back to another episode of the Rams franchise, the series where we follow along with the LA Rams in full franchise mode. So this is it, week one of the LA Rams franchise. I can't wait to get going now in the regular season. We're in the NFC East, of course, with the San Francisco 49ers, Seattle Seahawks, and the Arizona Cardinals. In a regular season, many things are enabled in Madden 22. So, of course, let's start out with setting our season goal. Taking a look at that one game from preseason that I played, I think that I should be heading for 7 wins. We should be able to do that. Overall, it's going to be tough because the first season is always very hard. I will not be choosing a draft class, but of course, if you want to know how to import draft classes, then there's a short tutorial that I made. You can take a look at that. Opening day, an interview right now. So it's opening day this week and a fresh start for every team around the league, and you'll be facing the Bears. What's the key to victory? Well, of course, dominating offense. We need to establish a rhythm on offense and just make sure that we score. Obviously, every offense wants to be balanced. What's your main focus? I would like to say the passing game. So I'm going to go with passing game because I think that we have a strong wide receiver core. But at the same time, I'm dreading all of those interceptions coming our way. So this is what we're going for. Beat the Bears, throw for 350 plus yards. All right, I'm going to try and do that. Game planning, understood. All right, now on to our weekly strategy here. We can choose a lot of things here in the weekly strategy. Number one is how we want to set up our game plan. We're going to defend the deep pass against Justin Fields. Of course, the runs are dangerous as well. David Montgomery is really, really dangerous, as I know from my rebuild that I made for the Chicago Bears. So if you haven't seen that, just take a look at that. It's a realistic rebuild. So I'm going to stick with the defending of the deep pass. And as far as training goes, I'm going to go with full pads and going to split the experience. Basically, you can choose to just focus on the starters, split the experience between the starters and the backups, or focus only on the backups. I'll be going for both here. I just want to get as much experience into the team as possible. So let's advance here to the offensive game plan. And on the offensive game plan, we will be focusing on short throws. I think that's our best bet right now. We do have corner Jalen Johnson in there, who is, again, I know that from the rebuild, very, very tough to beat. But I think that we have a better chance if we go with short throws. And we also committed to that in the press conference, so we'll go with that. And on offense, we're going to do the same thing. We are going to be focusing on basically splitting the experience between everybody right there. All right, so I think we're ready to head into the training now. We have 3 players at the moment that are set up for training. One is Ernest Jones, of course. One is Logan Bruss. And then we've got Kyron Williams. I will be unlocking the other focus players later on. Let's see what our weekly goal should be. Allow less than 2 passing touchdowns. That'll be tough. I think we'll go with 1 interception. I think our defense is good enough to manage that. The defensive coordinator, I will go with 275. I have to go with that. And on offense, we should score 2 offensive touchdowns. Yeah, let's go with that. Shutout is not realistic. Get 450 yards on offense. It's actually pretty much. Don't allow a sack. I'm not really trusting my offensive line enough to do that. Get 15 plus first downs. Yeah, I think that's a realistic goal. So here we go. And we are now going to start training. All I want to see is improvements. All right, so here we are with the results for training. You can see that everybody received bonus experience and drill experience, so that's good. The only thing I don't want to see are injuries here, because at the moment each player counts, and we are as tightly stretched as we can barely manage. Our backups are in no way, shape or form able to really fill the gaps. All right, training is complete. Let us upgrade the players. First up, we've got middle linebacker Bobby Wagner, 81 overall. I want to get him to scheme fit as quickly as possible. Apart from that, I think that his field general skills are the ones that I'd like to see. Block, shedding, and tackle. Most important, I think, for him right now. Let's upgrade Joseph Notebaum. His agility needs to get better. So improving pass block defense and run block finesse. He's a scheme fit, so let's just hope that he improves quickly. Brandon Powell, one of those wide receivers. What do we don't want to do? I think that I will be upgrading Route Runner for the moment, just to get him into that scheme fit category with a +1 on awareness, catching, and the deep route. Get as many players scheme fit as possible, even if they're injured, like Raymond Calais here, just to make sure that we gain as many points as possible. For the moment, there's a special skill that we can upgrade the head coach with, so that all players are handled as if they were scheme fit, and I definitely want to get that as quickly as possible. Backup tight end Kendall Blanton. Let's go with possession here. That's the most important thing, just to get them good on those short routes and catching. Tremaine Ancrum Jr., we're gonna need you to be a bit more agile. Awareness, pass block, finesse, and run block. All right. Trey Colt. Not even worth putting points into him, but he's out injured, so I can't release him. And finally, we've got Cam Akers, who I just want to make a bit more elusive. Hence picking that option, and now he's got better carrying, change of direction, and spin move. And of course the vision has been upgraded as well. All right, looking good so far. We have 17 staff points. I will be doing that every other week. It's not really that important right now. All right, on the lineup, nothing much has changed. I just hope that Logan Bruss will be improving quickly, because that right side of the pocket is really where the greatest danger lies, due to him being so low. Apart from that, the other players on the O-line aren't really fantastic either. So, you know, I just hope that the wide receivers get into getting their positions quick enough, so that Matt Stafford isn't sacked too quickly. That's something I do want to avoid. On defense, actually, I'm pretty happy with defense. Let's just put Burgess up here as my strong safety. Apart from that, everybody is looking good so far. So yeah, let's head into our first game and see what we're able to achieve against the Chicago Bears that should be within our reach. Alright, so it's Sunday night and prime time, as well, as Matthew Stafford heads onto the pitch, as the LA Rams will be facing off against the Chicago Bears. First game of this franchise here. Our focus will be on the short passing, so definitely the part that we'll keep an eye on. SoFi Stadium filled to the brink with fans as the Chicago Bears head onto the pitch. The home team comes out as well, so let's get going. All right, after the kickoff, we are the first on the ball. Let's see. I think to get things started, let's go with the zone split. Just establish a bit of a running game here, get into a rhythm, try to get the momentum our way. As Akers tries to push his way through, but gets stuck. Not really gaining anything here, but rather losing. We will go with a Rams counter here. It's basically a halfback counter. As we try to find a gap in here, but yeah, only 1 yard. So let's go with the double dig, which is the short passing, what we want to focus on. Tyler Higbee, the tight end, is the target here. And off we go. So Tyler Higbee, and caught off. First interception on my third pass. And that hurts. That really hurts. As Young snacks the ball intended for Tyler Higbee. I'm actually not all that crazy about that. So it's a pick six. And yeah, that that defender was just quicker than Tyler Higbee, and we're behind within the first play of the game, so that worked well. Let's go with then Jefferson here. Safe catch. All right, we pick up the first, and we're underway for reaching our target, which is pass for 350 yards. Let's go with a bench here, see if we can't get Cooper Kupp to get the ball and then out of bounds. And again, safe catch, so very nice. Didn't expect anything else from Cooper Kupp here. Very nice route, and then he catches the ball very securely. Let's try that again. Tyler Higbee should actually be a good option to go with. And a secure catch here. This time the plan works as we move it forward, and we get the first down. With the Curl Ohio and Van Jefferson, basically a hooking motion that he's going through here. Didn't open up nicely enough, but not quite sure at the moment. We're moving forward. That's the main thing right now. Season 1, we just want to gather as many points as we can along the way, pick up those 7 wins that we committed to. All right, next I would like to see a slant run. Let's go with the cross drag here. I think that should work well with Allen Robinson, the new wide receiver for the LA Rams. So off we go, and I'm sacked. The ball is fumbled, and it's a turnover. Not quite sure if I'm allowed to cuss, but I would. That absolutely sucked. Allen Robinson was getting good separation as we are down by 2 touchdowns already. All right, let's go the cross flood as momentum has completely shifted. All right, some of the home team's receiver icons are hidden during play. Well, that's great. Exactly what I want to see. So I don't really know, but I think this was him. Yeah, and that worked. Tyler Higbee is strong enough to put his frame into action here. I need to get forward and get on the board in the first quarter. Allen Robinson here. Just need to remember these symbols. And okay, how did that work? Another pick six. And I'm not quite sure if that was really the way to go. Looked like the best option. I did want to look at a replay here, but why was that not possible? Gonna check that later on. Well, let's go the PA drag wheel. Van Jefferson will be dragging defenders to the left as we try to get on the board now for the first time. And this time Cooper Kupp does get into separation. And I try the juke, but it only works once. As we are taken down at the 41. I can understand the fans are unhappy. Going with the Z spot now. Robinson short run, then turning around, grabbing the ball, and then I want to head for the first down, at least in my mind. All right, catching worked, and we let go of the ball. Didn't hold on to it well enough through the contact. So we're not really making it easier for ourselves here. Tyler Higbee again, my intended receiver. So we get a question mark for him. Catching the ball. And wow, what a tackle here by Jackson. Sheesh, 21-0. I at least want to get on the board in the second quarter now. Cam Akers will be doing one of those circling runs here. And if it doesn't work, then almost a pick again as I'm sacked right as I let go of the ball here. I'm a bit distrustful right now of the passing, but we've managed to push down momentum a little bit, if only by the smallest of margins, as Cam Akers does actually get the ball here, but it's only a few yards that we're picking up. Not really what I want to see. Let's go to have that quick base. Let's try and push through here. And these final 3 minutes as we head around the defense, go out of bounds at 3 minutes and 7 seconds at the 9-yard line. But we're at first and goal, so that should put us in a good position. I want to get the first touchdown right now. Looking at Cooper Kupp, of course. Would trust nobody else. And again, a bit too slow on that slant. Didn't really get the separation. I didn't really get into position quick enough. So that was rather painful. Let's go with Cam Akers again. Inside run. I needed to change direction. Everybody was clogging up the right side. And that's it. Speed dig, Allen Robinson. We're going with him here. And overthrown. Sadly, he was put under pressure, Matthew Stafford here. And sadly, the ball goes haywire as Matt at least gets this field goal for us. And we're now at least on the board with 3 points at 21-3. And what a painful way to start this franchise here. Cooper Kupp, come on, let's go. Allen Robinson, my secondary option. As I get Van Jefferson to catch the ball, go out of bounds now. Let's go the post wheel drag. Quick run here. Cooper Kupp is opening up back there. Let's just hope he gets the separation, and the ball is almost caught. I was ahead. I think that the pass was pretty good actually by Stafford, but defense is just really, really tough on the Bears. And to be honest, it's just, as Van Jefferson, very nice juke move here, moving past the first tackle, out of bounds at the 16. Alright, we've got 1 minute 23 left here. Let's go to the double spot. Get a few more yards on passing. Let's look. Alright, everybody's looking pretty fit apart from Cooper Kupp. And an aggressive catch as Tyler Higbee catches the ball in the end zone. We manage to push down momentum. And we at least have the amount of points that we need to get to draw with the Bears. All I can say is come on D, just stop them in their tracks. With 41 seconds in the second half, I think that we might be able to get something going here. Alright, let's try this, Cam Akers. And actually, it works in my favor. We pick up the first, we go out of bounds. I really like these coverage runs here as we go for a Y sail. Let's hope that Tyler Higbee gets into free space quick enough. All right, and an aggressive catch that actually works. Going with a timeout here. Gonna try one more play. Let's go with 4 verticals. Cooper Kupp at 93% fitness, so that should work. And off we go. Come on. And very nice catch. Clock is still running as we call for a timeout. Should be able to push that into the end zone now. With 21 seconds left, we are really very close here. Any one of our receivers should be able to make this catch. As I'm going for Van Jefferson here, who's proving to be a great slot wide receiver. Alright, we're dragging that back momentum. And we're now at a 21-16. It's a touchdown. And a very nice catch. Really got ahead of the defense. And we're now in the third quarter. 21-17. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx anything. But I do feel like we should be able to draw this game at least. As I'm sacked here, Cam Akers not really getting separation quickly enough. 2nd and 23. Alright, that hurt. That really hurt. And I didn't want to jinx it, but I did jinx it. Now let's be wary of not getting a touchback. Cooper Kupp, we need him to really step up. It's a flag. Let's just hope it's a defensive flag, not an offensive flag. Logan Bruss, come on man. Not what I need. But it's an injury to Deshaun Hand for the Chicago Bears. We're at 3rd and 29. I think we're going to start at from inside our end zone. That is not good. I don't really want to risk anything here. So thank you, Cooper, for catching that ball ahead of the defender. And it's a 4th and 16. As I'm thinking, what are we going to do here? I think we're going to risk going with a PA crosser here. Should be doable here. We need to get that goal done. And sadly inaccurate. I tried getting it to Cooper, but no chance there. And now we're 11 points behind, so that's entirely on me. Maybe should have gone with the run or the punt. It was just too far back. A bit greedy to get those points, to be honest. Okay, we need around 100 more yards in passing. As Cooper Kupp gets some separation right there, we pick up the first. We're at 49 now. Let's go with the halfback zone now. Get Cam Akers running again. Really pity that we weren't able to capitalize more on that. Nice run, pick up the first. Cam Akers powering through the tackle and proving why he's our halfback number 1. All right, Cooper Kupp, my number 1, and Allen Robinson, my number 2 option here. While I'm watching the receivers, I get sacked too quickly. Actually, that hurt. Okay, what do? Let's go to the Z spot and go. Try and get into the middle of the field for Allen Robinson here. All right. But just no real gain possible here. I just had to take that option as we try to go the double post. Cooper Kupp, we need you up there. Or Van Jefferson, who's proven to be very, very prolific. I just need my pocket to just stay a bit more stable for a while. Going out of bounds at 11 seconds. Again, a penalty. Holding. Again by offense. Who's it this time? Again, Logan Bruss. Come on, man. You're really costing us. Third down, 24 to go. Let's go with Cooper Kupp. I actually see no better receiver. Try to go with a secure catch as we were picked off here by the safety. And it's Gordon that really makes us pay. It's 35-17. And basically it all boils down to that one decision I made to not punt but try to go for the points. It's definitely something that I need to keep in mind for the next games. Nice catch here by Van Jefferson. Not sure if we're able to catch up 18 points, but of course we'll do our best here. Van Jefferson on the outside run. Do want to try and stop the clock. With an aggressive catch. And wow, you can hear the clash of the face masks right there. Not going to go with that one. Let's take a look. I think the tight end angle is good. I need Higbee's power to just push through here. And off we go. As the defender just gets his hand in there and Higbee not fast enough. Let's try flanker spot. Again, get out of bounds over there. Slightly slower on the release. But aggressive catch. And yeah, no chance on that. Slightly overthrown. And Coach Dreddeus not happy with the team's performance. But first of all, I have to look at myself here and my decision. So we're not going to win this game, but I do want to try and get at least reach our goal, which I wasn't able to complete the pass. That would have brought us forward around 15 yards again. Defense unable to stop the Bears here, and it's 21 points difference. Yeah, let's focus on getting as many offensive pass yards as we can. 70 yards are needed. And Jefferson. Alright, nice. We need to go out of bounds. Just set us up for another pass here. Alright, we need 40 more. Let's go with the cross drag. I think Allen Robinson would be the way to go here. And get separation. Very nice. Is he quick enough? Nope. So let's go out of bounds. Very nice. 3 more offensive pass yards needed. Let's complete that. Pass now, looking at Cooper Kupp, but basically every wide receiver is an option right now. And I'm sacked again. I'm just not trusting the pocket enough to really, just provide safety for me. And just pushed aside my pocket players. All right, but again, as I said, anything will work here. And Jefferson at the right spot, jumps for the ball, but can't hold on to it. So that's rather disappointing. All right. And knocked down. Let's go with a vertical. Cooper Kupp. Let's see if we can't change the hot route for Tyler Higbee. I want him on a slant here. I need to have a backup throw plan here. But Cooper Kupp, please hold on to that ball. I know he cannot hold on to the ball. So we're not even gonna reach that one target as Jaquan Brisker picks off the ball back there. Let's just take a look at that again. So it's Cooper Kupp. He's actually ahead, but he doesn't jump. And I went for the secure catch. Maybe I should have gone for the aggressive catch here. Yeah. Painful lesson. The first game is over now. Coach Dreddeus has to face the facts. 38-17 in the first game. If you look at the score summary, I really feel like that second quarter was so good, and we really should have gotten that done. But 4 interceptions is just too much, and we're not able to catch up again there. Also, that pick 6 straight at the beginning, it's just just not up to par. And if you look at the graphic, we were so close, and at the beginning of the third, it was just that bad decision that really dragged us apart. Should have gone for any other option, but for that pass play. Okay, so we did get 15 first downs. We scored 2 offensive touchdowns. We allowed 275 pass yards or less. So that's a positive, at least. So we do get some points and a few points for players. Let's upgrade David Edwards. He's 74, pushed down by morale. Actually, he's a 75. Awareness, lead block, and pass block finesse are going up. And my left outside linebacker, Terrell Lewis. Let's get him to better power rushing attributes. Alright, quick talk with Cooper here. Should have got the win this week, and that falls on us. I'll let the guys know that we have to be better, and that winning is the only option. I agree, Cooper. But yeah, it's only one game, and I think that we just have to minimize our errors, and then we should be good to go. So yeah, at the end of this first week, I will be ending this episode. This is the usual format. Each episode will be 1 week where we go into depth on anything team related. And I hope that you like this new format. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. This always helps the channel. And as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time.